Yeah, I know Duke's motivations. I play Vesperia. I'm just saying that I feel like dominating the world is technically I mean, maybe not technically. Maybe sacrificing the world to bring it to like another state is different, but I don't know. Most Tales of bosses have a reason, like an ulterior motive, that's not world domination. Mythos wants his sister back from Symphonia. Artorias just wants to remove all the pain and basically emotion from the world. Pain specifically, but emotion from the world. And then Duke, like you said, which again, I played Vesperia, I remember Duke's motivations clearly. He basically didn't like humans, and he didn't like humans and wanted the world back to its original state, how it used to be. He just had different ideals. And then Gaius and Muse had their own ideals. About, like, the strong protecting the weak. So, Jude and Mila and Gaius and Muse just fight it out, basically. Which is epic. Yo, look at that 7,000. Oh, so Kronos had no motivation. Okay, I was gonna say, I forgot it for a reason. I didn't forget crap. He didn't have any kind of reason. He was just evil for evil. Yeah, Kronos felt like... Hugo was, like, possessed. So, I'm not saying Hugo was, better as a... Hugo was at least Rudy's father, so like his death scene was like kind of well done a little bit, Rudy and Leon's father. But like when Kronos or McTron came into the picture, I was like, it felt really left field. And I wonder, I know why I didn't know his motivation. He didn't really have one. He just wanted to, basically the trope, dominate the world just cause. Link Sphere M. Okay, so what you're saying is, you worded it weird. You said every game has a belief, but you're saying, I didn't really know what you meant by belief. They want to sacrifice, and you said as they want to sacrifice humanity in the world. So what you should have said was they have a reason for wanting to sacrifice humanity in the world. That would have made more sense. Then yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't know about every Tales villain. I don't remember if Dios has a reason he wants to destroy the world. It's been a while since I don't even think I finished Fantasia, but I looked up the ending, but I don't remember. Can't remember much about Nerid as well from Eternia. But yeah, your wording should have been they have a reason. Look, everyone wants to destroy the world, sacrifice something, obviously. But like, your common thread is they have a reason for doing it, which that makes more sense. Probably not all but Kronos, but most. At least most of the newer Tales games, like Symphonia onward. I don't know what this is, but I can sense some kind of energy coming from it. It's a Link Sphere. A Blink Sphere? I said Blink and she meant Link. Doesn't look like a sphere and I don't see any eyes. Not a Blink Sphere, a Link Sphere. Placed on the right platform, it should induce change in the warp crystals. Be aware that each Link Sphere can only be used on its corresponding platform. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, most villains want to, like, you know, obviously end the world. That's why they're villains. Do all of them have a reason? Most of them do. Most of them have ideals and beliefs behind it. So, you know. I might switch off of Kunze and play as, like, someone else or something. then Creed Graphite here wants to, like, has a belief, definitely. He's not as bare bones as, like, Kronos or Nectron, so he definitely falls into that category you were talking about. These ruby golems are really something. So why is why they call her Klonoa? I was about to call her Klonoa. Where'd that come from? But yeah, Creed Graphite here has definitely isn't bare bones like, oh, destroy the world for the heck of it. He definitely has his reasons with Fluora and all that. Bringing back the world to its old state, etc., etc. Fans' motivation is a belief that people can't change and must be eliminated. Okay, I just forgot. I haven't played Abyss in like 8 years. Thank you for that. Dude, I can't wait to replay Abyss. I think I'm gonna do FF6 after this. I think I decided I'll be playing Final Fantasy VI after Tales of Hearts. And after not Tales of Hearts, we're playing Tales of Hearts now. After Final Fantasy VI, I'm probably going to play... Oh, well, no, I'm not probably. I'm definitely playing Tales of the Abyss. I have to get the emulator ready, because I'm going to play the PS2 version. I'm going to play it on PCSX2. We are definitely doing an Abyss playthrough after FF6. Why am I back here? Oh, wait, we used this thing we got, right? Okay. And that opens up some teleporters. I'm gonna throw one of these bad boys out. Thank you. When that was the chest, I was like, which way is the wrong way? We'll probably be starting FF6 in like late August or early August. If I had to predict, we'll probably be done with Hearts this month at some point. I don't really know how much longer is in the game, but probably this month. Which means Abyss is probably going to be an October kind of deal. Maybe or late September. And that'll likely be maybe the last game of 2022 with Tales of. Maybe I'll do that Grace's NG Plus after Abyss. Because I do want to do an NG Plus of Grace's to start out the new year. I have a specific lineup for the beginning of 2023. And Grace's NG Plus is definitely one of them. So... by the time we're done with Abyss, I'll probably have one more FF game to play, maybe, before... although, I don't know when Crisis Core Reunion's coming out, so that might change my plans a bit. I'll have one more... I'll probably have room for one more FF game after Abyss, and then it'll just be, like, 2023. Fragmented Ram. Oh, even Dios has a reason for sacrificing humanity? I don't remember Dios' reasoning. I never even finished Fantasia. I watched the ending because I just was so done with that game. Although I am going to replay it when I do a playthrough of it for the channel. Yeah, I don't remember what Richter's motivations are. I hated Dawn of the New World. Why would I remember something like that? That golem over there has a, as a thing. Oh, I need the links first, so I gotta go here first. Alright, save point after. Are you planning on playing Legendia next year? Maybe? Probably at some point next year, yeah. I don't know, it is the only Tales game I haven't played before, other than the ones that need to be translated. Thing is, there's a lot I want to play, so like, I don't know when I'll get to it. Honestly, on the priority list, I want to replay Eternia and do the Graces NG Plus after Abyss. Those two are like high on the list, and then after that, the only ones I need to do localize, the only ones I need to do like I played before are Fantasia, Zestiria, and Xillia 2. And I think every other Tales game I haven't played. So yeah, maybe I'll play it like mid-2023. I definitely am doing Abyss next, and after Abyss and the FF, the next Tales game after Abyss might end up being that Graces NG Plus, because I just want to do that Graces NG Plus. But if it isn't, then it might just be Eternia. Or Xillia 2. Because Xillia 2, I really want to play Xillia 2. I played Xillia 1 on the channel back like late 2022. I think I might have bled a bit into 2021. I played it in like December of 2020. I don't know when my first video went live. It was like around Christmas of 2020. It might have bled a bit into 2021. So it's almost been 2 years since I touched Xillia, so I really don't want to keep the wait for Xillia 2 that long, hence why Xillia 2 should be on my list high up there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do Xillia 2 before Eternia and Graces again, I don't know. Legendia is not really high on my list though. Because quite honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've heard stuff about Legendia. I heard it's got it's got a dedicated fan base, but not a super big fan base. And I do want to play it because it is a Tales game. But I'm not in a rush to play it. Because I've heard stuff about it, and I only have one Tales game I haven't touched localized, and I have the ones that aren't localized, so I'm like, you know what, I'm not in a rush. I don't mind. I played Hearts, so now I'm like, I'm gonna focus on getting ones that I played on the channel again. So eventually I'll play Legendia, I just don't know when. Maybe sometime next year if I ever feel in the mood to play it, you know? Can't say I'm in the mood now, but if I ever get in the mood to play it, it might be next year. Oh, you got 4 hits, not 3. I keep forgetting. I'm so on autopilot right now. There we go, got it. We just wanted to yeah. I know Symphonia. What's Symphonia 2 though? I'm gonna read the part about Richter. Richter wants to sell the world to demons to resurrect Axter and kill Ratatosk. Okay, I did not remember that because Dawn of the New World was not a good game. Legendia is good for the story, but the 3D character fighting feels dated. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard it's not the most loved entry, and it's actually one of the, like, most people don't like it, but there are apparently people that like the game. And the people that like the game are really dedicated to it. But my point still stands. I'm gonna wait until I got Hearts and I got Destiny Director's Cut. So I'm at the point where I'm like, hey, I don't mind. I'll just replay some of I want to get some of the ones that aren't on my channel on the channel. Instead of that. Grace is excluded because I have Graces on the channel. I just want to NG plus it for the heck of it. And to start out 2023. Ooh, this place looks amazing. I have the sea hidden into the clouds. Why does this give me immediate Lestalia Shaft Dep vibes? I'm guessing the winged whale's the core we're looking for. Affirmative. That is where we must issue the descent command. Then let's get to it. Oh, Mrs. C, hear us and land. Hey, you stupid whale, what are you listening to that Creed fella for anyway? I ought to slap you with your own tail. Hey there, Mr. Whale. Sir? I bet you'd be way happier on the ground, huh? It's super cozy. Amen. Setting a landing point for the drowning region. Commencing descent now. Whale lock implemented. Wait, that's it? We're done? I thought driving a whale would be a lot harder actually. Are we gonna fight like a boss or something? Oh, is that Fluora? Look, another woman with emerald hair. Who are you? Explain yourself. It's Fluora. Yup, Lithia's sister. I thought she was all canned up inside Gardenia, yeah? I know not if you are Creed, Lithia, or an Organican who has stumbled upon the Flying Fortress. I am merely a recording that exists to warn future generations of Gardenia's threat. Fascinating. This is a pre-recorded log, not Fluora herself. My name is Fluora, I'm not pronouncing that, one of the Minerans who helped engineer the nihilistic terror known as Gardenia. I'm also a fool who was incapable of protecting the only family left to me. Something's entering my head. Are you guys seeing this? Master Creed! There are no signs of Spiria anywhere on the planet. All 6 billion Minerans have calcified. Oh yeah, we beat that Chlorseraph guy. I totally forgot about that. What is that animation you're doing? Gardenia is operating at 100 million% efficiency. Yeah, I'm rising. Master, it won't stop. All Spirias on Minera have gone, but Gardenia should be incapable of such indiscriminate extraction. Lithia, return all the Spirias at once. The power is too strong, Creed. Gardenia is devouring all the Spirias it absorbed. Damn you, Lithia. Take back control of Gardenia at once. I can't. Gardenia's Axis stabilizer has been engaged. It's turning to focus on Organica. Master, what's happening? No, this is all wrong. Gardenia was designed to remove only the warlike components from people's Spirias. Please, help me. Snap out of it, you two. We have to stop this now. Flora? If Gardenia refuses to be shut down, Organica will also become a calcified wasteland. I've ordered both Chlorseraph and Clinoseraph to wait inside Mystici on Organica. You must go to them now. Once there, invoke a seal from outside the monster while I subdue it from within. You intend to use the radial dream art? And even if we manage to seal Gardenia, you'll share its fate. Don't be a fool, Flora. This is Gardenia, not some monster to be locked away for all the time. It's our only hope of salvation. It's the only way that war-torn Minera can possibly be made whole. Creed, look at that reality in front of you. Until our last breath, our every action must be committed to atoning for this sin. There's atoning to be done. Let it be on my life alone. Alright, I forgot to read that last sentence. I'm sorry. No, Lithia. I failed to tell you something very important. Failure is my sin and perhaps the gravest of all. Damn it, Flora. Snap out of this. Stop, Flora. Please, don't go. Master, if we are to escape, it must be now. There is but one thing required to create the ideal world we sought, my friends. One thing? Why is my screen all red? This game isn't rated R. Now we see the truth behind the horror of Gardenia. So it was Lithia's sister that put a stop to the monster. That log must have been her final moments. It would seem Lithia and Creed sealed each other away shortly thereafter. I shall expend my life to contain Gardenia, but I cannot guarantee the seal will hold forever. Should someone be foolish enough to awaken the beast, all spheres on Organica will be devoured. I know not a way to silence for good the abomination I created, but as a small token of penance, I leave you with this. Yo, Penance, the super boss from FF10? This is classified data pertaining to the construction of both Gardenia and the Somas. The world's in great peril. You must stop Gardenia and protect all of our futures, no matter the cost. I pray that it is you, Creed, and Lithia who see this recording, and that you join in this mission together. Wait, what is it you neglected to tell us? What was the one thing? Hey there, Somatics. Wow, this has been a whale of an adventure killer, hasn't it? Aw, man, I slay me. I know that voice. It's the curly-haired Runt. Be careful who you call Runt, sister. You're all hat and no cattle. Excuse me? I don't know what you did to Mrs. T's core, but whatever it is, I'm gonna make sure you're hurt for it. I hate this girl's voice actress. We're finished here. Now how about we run like hell back to the Spirit Link entrance? Can I kill this chick, please? Hey, Kunzite, you're on board with this or what? Yeah, acknowledged. I want to kill this chick. I hate her. Yo, we're on a giant cloud.